Well, hello there, motherfuckers, and welcome to a reaction for the Real One's Phoenix. This is Enzo'S new rap song. Already people are all up in arms. Oh, it's so horrible! Oh, he sucks! Clever comments such as, he's a better rapper than he was a wrestler, and he's a bad rapper. Well, wow. Ooh, oh, ouch. Ooh. Tough words from the marks out there. So, what we got here, what we're currently looking at, the situation is basically that a lot of people are just, they're still angry that Enzo was cruiserweight champion, that they put the spotlight on Enzo for a few months on Raw. The fans wanted to see that half fly in action, and they couldn't get it through Enzo. They thought that, Enzo was like going to be the cruiserweight version of Roman Reigns. And so, the marks hated on him every single night that he came out. People would take to their computers and say Enzo was killing the division. Enzo didn't deserve the spotlight. But for some weird reason, when he was at the, when he was in the tag division in NXT, everybody loved the guy. For some reason, he goes to the main roster, and all of a sudden, everyone just starts hating on him. There's no clear-cut explanation why this is, other than everyone's a bunch of fucking morons, basically, with no common sense. You hate a guy in NXT, then, you like a guy in NXT, and then you hate a guy on the main roster. How much sense does that make? Absolutely none. So Enzo comes out with a new rap song, a new video. They posted it up on World Star Hip Hop. I watched it here on YouTube. And, I told you at the beginning of the video, the reactions, people are basically saying, oh, they hate it. Worst rap song ever. What's my opinion on it? Now, of course, people are already, readying their dislike button. People are already prepared in the comments. They've got their fingers hovering over the keys, ready to call me an idiot, a moron. I know nothing about wrestling. How could I like a guy like Enzo? I sound exactly like Enzo. Whatever the comment is going to be, on this particular video, have at it, because I'm going to give you my genuine opinion like I always do, because everybody knows that I don't give a fuck about what people think. So, anyway, here we go. So, this song, I think, as a rap song, it's not too bad. I don't listen to a lot of rap. I think most people know that, I've already said I listen to metal music first and foremost. I also have a deep affection for electronic music. I like a lot of different kinds of music. When it comes to rap, I always said my favorite rapper was DMX. Just for me, I think that he just had an art form like no other. I understand, a lot of people will say DMX fell off, but whatever the case may be, people still say Tupac and Biggie are the best rappers, and, they're not alive anymore even, so you could critique whatever you want. But I think it's a competent rap performance. I think Enzo was very entertaining here with his voice, and he conveyed a message. Basically, he touches on a number of topics. At the start of the video, they show a fat Kevin Owens-esque guy sitting, in a chair with, eating Cheetos. He looks like a rather unkempt fellow. and he's yelling at his mother to leave him alone. He's trying to do his job. And Enzo says he's doing, some armchair detective work. Obviously, he's supposed to represent, a Wade Keller or a Ryan Satin or a Meltzer Magoo. One of these people that all they do is watch wrestling and critique and comment on it, and basically make a lot of people like Enzo their lives miserable. They try to put as much horrible information out there as possible. I mean, they were heavy, big time critics of Enzo. When Enzo was on the roster, they were giving him hell every week. They were rating down his matches. They were making like it was an apocalyptic scenario for the cruiserweights, that Enzo was some terrible wrestler and McMahon was out of his mind. And they always says, oh, what he said on the bus. Oh, on the bus. I don't give a fuck. It is me, Hatface. And I don't give a fuck what Enzo said on the bus. Fuck the bus. He entertaining. That's all I fucking care about. Anyway, thank you, Hatface, for that little cameo appearance right there. You never know when Hatface is going to pop up. But yes, who cares about what he did on the bus? I don't care if he dug into his butt with his fingernail and pulled out a little poopy on there. I don't care what he did on the bus. He's an entertainer. All I care about is if he's entertaining. That's all I'm worried about. When I turn on Raw, is Enzo Amore going to be entertaining to me? But instead, it's personal attacks. Oh, Enzo won't grant us an interview. We're going to write bad about his matches. Oh, Enzo said this about the marks. I'm a mark. I'm going to, rate his match down and say something mean and untrue in the dirt sheets. Fuck that fucking bullshit. They've been pulling that shit for years. Whatever wrestler won't give them the time of day, they're going to come at them and they're going to write little things just like Booker T. Booker T doesn't like the dirt sheets and he lets it be known. So, Wade Keller's always got to attack Booker T every 2 seconds he gets in his little Raw review whenever Booker T happens to be the commentator for that night. So, anyway, the performance of Enzo as a rapper, I think, was adequate. Especially when you compare him to other rappers in the contemporary sense of who we have right now. Little Flip and all these other moronic looking maroons, and it doesn't matter how they look. We're talking about conveyance. In rap songs nowadays where every other word is the N-word, and sometimes you have, even with Lil Wayne made famous, even Lil Wayne, I will admit, has some good songs. There are certain songs from Lil Wayne that I can listen to, and I will say that they're competent pieces of music. Like I said, I like to think of myself very fair. I never like to just completely just obliterate a whole category. I can always find good shit even in the dung. I'm just saying I can. And I do it a lot of times. I give shit a chance. For the most part, anyway. I'm sure we're all guilty of not giving shit a chance. There's shows, there's movies that I watch, and who knows, I might be missing out on the greatest movie of all time due to my own ignorance. But whatever the case may be, I've listened to a lot of this new rap music, and compared to Enzo, showed more personality, a better vocabulary. Now, people are going to talk about, he talks about a number of topics. So, I mentioned he talks about the marks. He also brings up Philomena. And, he talks about his consensual penis. And many people are really taking to this line, consensual penis. He goes, he's not a Bill Cosby, throwing in the pop culture reference there about Cosby being accused of rape and, being arrested just a few weeks ago. This line, I can understand why people say it sounds a bit goofy. But he's doing it to be controversial, which people don't understand. Especially rap music, except for the days of like Run DMC and when hip hop, had a kind of a different vibe to it. This is obviously supposed to be more street. It's not supposed to be a super classy thing. No, Biggie and Tupac's music wasn't exactly classy music. It wasn't exactly the type of music, you know, you'd go out and hear at a fancy restaurant as you're sipping a $200 bottle of wine. It's not supposed to be that type of music. So I don't understand why people say, "Oh, this is disrespectful," and it's not. And the one thing I did like that Enzo did, if you really look at some of these lyrics, and I've listened to the song about 2 or 3 times already, you hear that he actually defends the Me Too movement. And he said basically what I said in my video numerous times. Philomena's accusations was a slap in the face to the Me Too movement. Now, is the Me Too movement maybe a little bit too aggressive? And maybe should there be statute of limitations on certain things? I've said this time and time again. You know, I want the Me Too movement. I want it. I like it as long as it's honest. There's nothing wrong with outing these people and telling you who they are. People that use their celebrity status to, you know, try to take advantage of women and, you know, try to just have their way in society. That shouldn't be allowed. You know, but when it gets too aggressive and we start hearing things from 30, 40 years ago, that's the stuff I'm not a fan of. That's the stuff that's got to go. And especially when you're accusing somebody of something that's not even true and you're risking. He was this close from going to jail. And like I said, probably the only reason he's not in jail is because of I Am Sam Cooke here on YouTube. That man probably saved his ass. And I said that in my previous video that I made. Why I like Enzo. You know, he saved him. He really did by releasing those text messages, by issuing those screen caps of his phone. He showed that Philomena was lying. And so he addresses it there, you know, and it is an insult. For all those people who really suffered under rape, you know, and felt scared for all those years, they should all go to Philomena and they should be attacking her. She should be arrested. I've said this already, and many people have too. You know, if you accuse somebody and you know it's not, how could you not know it's not true? You know what's true and not true, and you know that if something as terrible as rape has happened to you. So how are you going to accuse somebody, make it a whole fucking thing in the news media, make it a huge thing on the internet, you know, basically with a guy lost his job, and the arguments are just crazy about, oh, you know, the thing is, he cost himself his own job by not mentioning this to the police. And Jim Cornette talks about it. So let's take a moment to talk about Jim Cornette's reaction. Jim Cornette, once again, you know, we're all talking about classy, right? We're all talking about, oh, Enzo shouldn't have said consensual penis in his rap. It's all about being classy all of a sudden here in the YWC, right? Everybody attacks one another, says disgusting things about the wrestlers and everything. And you've got, once again, Jim Cornette saying that he wants to stab Enzo in the heart, or he'd like to stab him in the heart, or he probably would stab him in the heart. He's talking about what happens when you stab somebody in the heart. They're going to die. So once again, Jim Cornette is resorting to saying he wants to kill people. Just like he said he was going to go to Vince Russo's house and kill him. And you know what I love is all the little fanboys, all the marks, the same ones that Enzo is dissing in his rap video. They're once again there in full swing, all agreeing with Cornette. Yeah, stab him in the heart, Cornette. I was laughing at that. Terrible video from Enzo. You know, everybody, and it's like, and there isn't even any, like, analysis on why it's bad or why it's a bad video. It's just because I didn't like Enzo as a wrestler. You know, he took the spotlight off of the other cruiserweights who do the flip moves, and I'm unhappy. So, you know, can you imagine this? A guy takes a fake belt in a fake division, in a fake form of entertainment in professional wrestling. There is no cruiserweight division. There is no cruiserweight title. There are no cruiserweights. Enzo is a character being played by Eric Arndt. That's not really who he is. You read a few things on the dirt sheets about how he was on a fucking bus, and you think you know the guy from head to toe. And so, and you wished that Enzo would be arrested and everything, that he'd rot inside a prison cell, because you did not like his wrestling character. And to top it all off, the cherry on the shit cake is Jim Cornette saying he wants to stab him in the heart. Classy! Nothing but class from the YWC marks. Nothing but pure unadulterated grade A USDA inspected class. Once again from, you know, the classy people of the YWC. Such classy folks here. I mean, you know, stab him in the heart. You know, I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. I mean, this is the behavior of the YWC. This is how the YWC does business. So, I think that it was a good video. I think Enzo was entertaining. I think Enzo had a great presence in this video. I thought a lot of the lines that he had was entertaining, funny. Consensual penis was obviously supposed to be in there to make you laugh, while also kind of get you thinking, you know, that this guy, he didn't do what he was accused of doing. And, you know, I'm not saying that it's a classy video, but it was never meant to be one. And, of course, many people are angry because in the first minute he spends time dissing the marks, which obviously pissed a lot of people off. You know, but what can I tell you guys? You guys deserve what you got. You spent all that time on your computers dissing Enzo, trying to make the guy seem like he was guilty just because you didn't like his wrestling character. And he ended up being innocent, cleared of all charges and all that. You know, so the rap video, I liked it. Phoenix was good. I hope Enzo can find a fulfilling career. I believe he recorded this in Tupac's studio. And, you know, we all know that, you know, he's got that Tupac-style tattoo. He idolized Tupac. So it was cool to see Enzo, you know, get to perform his song inside his studio. I'm sure that made him very happy. And Enzo deserved to be happy, especially after being through such a depressing, mind-altering, life-altering situation like the one that he was in. So I am all behind Enzo. I support this guy. I think he's a guy that just wants to do well in life. If he's got an ego, you know, if he's got a chip on his shoulder, then again, you mooks out there, think about you guys. The Ryan Sattins out there, the Meltzer Magoo's, the Wade Kellers, you listen to these guys, do they not have a chip on their shoulder? Do they not have a little bit of an ego? Does it really fucking matter? All celebrities have an ego, right? You gain fame. Obviously, that's what builds confidence. That, you know, that's what makes these guys celebrities. That's what makes them larger than life. Not Wade Keller. I'm talking about Enzo and real celebrities like in Hollywood and shit. So, you know, more power to Enzo. I hope he continues to do well. And, you know, if he can't get back into WWE and wrestling, then I hope he can find a nice, fulfilling career in the rap game. Anyway, motherfuckers, this has been your YWC champ with the reaction. Hope you all enjoyed it. Until next time, motherfuckers.